Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Saturday night, Saturday. Haven't played that song in a while. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm running a little bit late. Dinner was late. Thought it'd take shorter to cook. Oh wow. Really running late today. So, yes, we have a black moon. We have a new moon starting today. It's rare that this moon it faces kind of the other side of the earth, so it's every 33 months. Next one will be in 2028. So this is a really big deal. If you want to manifest something, there's my hubby trying to finish his dinner. See you in a bit. And if you want to manifest something, take a minute either now or before you go to sleep and say a desire, something that you want to manifest. Be very careful what you wish for and say it out loud. You can call on your guide, your angel, God, and ask that whatever that you're asking for, if there's something even better, which the universe knows, then to have that come to you. Big deal. Manifesting can happen pretty quick. So I know I'm going to put my desire out there. And you can do the same. So I'm thirsty. So thirsty. So astrology. Because of this new moon and black moon, I'm going to pull some cards for all the zodiac signs tonight. And I'm going to combine them by elements. And we'll each do each zodiac sign, but by element. What I mean is I'm going to start with the fire elements, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Then we'll do air, and then water, and then earth. So it's Saturday. Thank goodness. Eh? Thank goodness. Oh, I forgot to know. I said hello and welcome. I guess the O skipped and it said welcome me. Welcome. I just seen what I typed. I was typing it fast. The computer should know it's not a word. Welcome me. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm making a new word. Someone's going to watch for orbs. All right. Watch for orbs. Just Luna for the past 2 weeks now. She doesn't want to come downstairs anymore. My husband said, oh, because, you're doing that stuff downstairs. I've been doing this for 2 years. And a couple of days ago, she did come down for a little bit for a treat, and then she went back up. But I think it's because the floor is slippery. She likes a carpet. When I took her to the vet the other day, just to check her, they wanted to take her in one room, and she wouldn't move. So they had to go to another room. And I think it's because the floor, certain floors she will not walk on. I'm sure if I had a little rug there, she'd probably come down. Whoa, cards are flying. That's a good sign. What's this card for? Is this a universal card? Is this for everybody? It is. This for everyone. Archangel Raziel. And what's this moon about? Desires, manifesting, release. Archangel Azrael. The end of a phase or situation, which is what the new moon is. It represents the end of a phase. You're starting fresh, especially with this new moon and the energy of it. It's good to declutter or get rid of stuff. I got rid of something a couple days ago, 2 days ago, and got a new piece of furniture. So that was kind of nice. I got it, secondhand, so it was a good deal. So that was good. But there's a few things I want to change. So it's also good to do that. Get rid of clothes that don't fit you. Get rid of whatever it is that you don't really want in your space anymore, whether you donate it or whatever. But, it's an end of a phase. You're starting anew. You're starting fresh. A spiritual transformation and time to move on. And it's number 13. Number 13. And this is the Angel Tarot. So let's give you a little more information on Archangel Azrael. So the card signifies that it's time to move on because this project or phase, which is a phase in the life, it's now complete. There's no benefit in remaining in this situation. Instead, shake off the old, welcome the new. You may experience a sense of relief at this ending, or maybe there's some sadness. Either way, it's time to leave that which you've outgrown. So take your time in adjusting in this change in your life. It's not necessary to rush ahead. You could do it, in the next few days. Be kind to yourself during this period of transition and seek the support of family and friends. And if I remember correctly, this morning it was about support, I believe. The card was, get support from your family, your friends. We're not meant to be alone on this planet. So, and this card, it also means inevitable positive change. Okay? Face some of your fears, relationship transitions, spiritual evolution. Archangel Raziel heals your heart when changes and sometimes losses bring about grieving. So call upon Archangel Azrael to help you move forward fearlessly and let go of the past. Wow. Couldn't have said that better. It's amazing. Amazing. All right. So let's start with what these cards should give you a little bit of guidance on what's to come in the next probably week. So for fire signs, I'll start with Aries. Your birthday falls between March 21st and April 19th. It's a fire sign, the Ram. Let's pull one card. Ace of Earth. The inflow of abundance. A promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Ace of Earth. I think somebody needs some kind of grounding as well, and the Earth will definitely give you that. Let's see here. So, additional meaning. Receipt of a gift. You may be getting a gift. If your health hasn't been the greatest, improvement on the health front. Significant purchases. Excellent luck. So, it's all good. Good times ahead, right? Consider any opportunities that somebody offers you. Consider them carefully. And you may even have some important documents you're going to be signing. So look it over carefully. All right. Your daughter's in Aries. There you go. There you go, Lauren. Okay. Leo, fire sign, the lion. Leo. All right, I didn't call them yet because I started a little late. I'm calling all my angels, my guides, spiritual teachers, ascended masters, guides, and all the angels. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Metatron, and Archangel Sandalphon. Those are the 6 that I call a lot on. Any ancestors are coming from the light that wants to come and guide us. They can give me the message or appear or whatever they want to do. As long as they're from the light, they're welcome. So Leo, I have the Knight of Fire. Ooh, you're a fire sign. You got the Knight of Fire. So if your birthday falls between July 23rd and August 22nd. So passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Okay, time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. So the Knight represents if that's a person, that's a young adult, not a teenager, but a young man. If it's a situation, then the situation is going to move forth. the Knight. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Sorry. Maybe not. So if it's a person, like I said, they possess any passion about whatever they're doing. They're very passionate. And take charge. They move quickly with confidence. So you may have somebody coming into your life like that, or your own talents and your own skill or character is going to appear even more. If it's a situation, then you need to put your full attention on whatever the situation is. It's important to avoid making a rash decision, but you need to pay really good attention to what's going on, okay? Enthusiasm and self-assuredness are wonderful, so long as they aren't separated from wisdom and caution. That's for you, Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st. The fire sign, the Archer. The Archer. Okay. For the fire sign, I've got water, the Two of Water. So a relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. The Two of Water. Two of Water here. Well, two is about duality. The water signs, emotions, duality, choices, romance. It also sometimes can be represented by the Two of Water. Engagement, kindred spirits. Also, an unexpected gift may arise. Shared ideas. Two people are sharing a close relationship right now, and a fond friendship continues to deepen. A love affair is moving in a new direction, maybe a new level of intimacy. Mutual love and respect. Understanding have developed between the parties. This is for you, Sagittarius. Okay. If you're into a relationship right now, it's healing. There's needs of healing, so it's getting some healing. Continuous commitment is possible. Whatever, if you're in a relationship and things are not working out and you want to leave, now is not the time. Just hold on a little bit longer. Conflicts are going to end, and forgiveness is going to be extended. So just give it a little more time. So I always say 3 days, 3 nights. Thank you. Now we're going to go into air signs. Your Gemini, your Libra, your Aquarius. So Gemini, May 21st to June 20th, the celestial twins. What do I have for you? Gemini. Energy of Gemini. The Emperor. Archangel Michael. It's a number 4. Organization and logic. Structure and discipline. Leadership. So the Emperor, comes around and tells you that you solid foundations there. Pardon me. You deserve to be successful, and you have what it takes. Okay, you have the stability. It's there. Making wise choices, security. This could be, or if you may meet somebody into law enforcement or government agencies, respect of others, and also fatherhood. So it's important to cultivate logic, discipline, and order right now. Okay. This card means that although your dreams are valid and sound, they still need guidelines and organization so they can manifest properly. When I talked about manifesting, the first thing at the beginning, so make sure you're very clear about what you want to manifest, okay? Create a detailed plan. If it's a simple wish, I want health, or I want to heal a specific organ in the body, you want to manifest that. But if your desire is a little more complex, then you need to have the plan. You need to know what steps you're going to take. You can't just jump at the end of the road. There's maybe some work you need to do in the meantime. Maybe research, maybe taking a course. Whatever it is that you want to manifest, make sure that you've planned it. If it's complex, you have the plan in mind. So feel empowered to take a leadership role in your career. If something's being offered, it's going to come up. Make sure that you apply. You have the skills for it. So believe in your ability to be positive and diplomatic, a diplomatic leader. Way to go, Gemini. Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd. This card just wants to jump out. It's a fire card. So the scales, the balance. Libra. I have 2 sisters. They're both Libra. They're quite different because one is in the end of September and the one is in the middle of October. Libra. I don't know. I just see Libra celebrating something, kind of happy about something. All right. Knight of Earth. Didn't I just pull that one? It seems no. Loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. So maybe that I saw, partying, having fun. Well, it's okay, but you got to honor your commitments. You got to, you know, this is a guardian angel here, and it's just basically telling you it's okay to have fun, but you got to buckle down if you want to get something done, right? So, yeah, the women I see kind of having fun and dancing, just kind of going, being zen, going with the flow. It needs to buckle down for sure. So the night, again, if it's a situation, it's time to get things done. Okay, just leave the planning stage and take action. You keep planning all these things, but if you don't take action, they're just castles and dreams in the air. So honor your promises and commitments. If you made some, honor them. Attend to the details and be thorough. If it's a person that's coming into your life, expect someone that's going to come and be very loyal, very dedicated, and dependable. Could be a well-trained person who does an excellent job over time. Could be a nature lover, but also an animal lover. I wanted to say nature and animal together. Natural. I'm going to make up a new word. A natural, if that's a word. And it could be a vegetarian, because a lot of people who love animals are vegetarians. Not everyone, but it could be. They're detail-oriented, they're diligent, honorable, they're very kind. So that's coming into your life. Okay. Now we're going to go to Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th. Aquarius is the water bearer, but it's an air sign, although he's pouring water. A lot of people think, oh, I'm a water sign. No, you're an air sign. You just pour water. Feel free, everyone, to, chat among yourselves. I just going to focus on the readings and the cards. So the mystical healer who bestows water, Aquarius. I know a few Aquarius, a few of them, one's definitely watching right now. Hello. All right, Aquarius, what do I have for you? Page of Earth. Scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. So good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging? A new era of study. This is for Aquarius. So page definitely represents news. Sometimes could be a text, could be a phone call, email. More emails now. If it's a situation, when a card like this comes up, the situation is always good news. Like I said here, good news. Your plans that you put in motion that you have are moving successfully. They're moving forward. It's steady. It's not super fast, which is good. Slow gets to the point and gets the job done. You may adopt a new interest or a passion. Okay. If it's a person, it's a youth. It could be a message as well. It could be a student or somebody who wants to learn, who enjoys studying, who wants to learn. So it could be someone optimistic but realistic about what can be accomplished. But they're dependable, they're successful, they're patient, frugal, trustworthy. So doing your research, okay? Wisdom beyond one's years, and a return to school or materialism. So if you're applying for a job, put it out there. Make your desires known tonight. Tonight's new moon and a black moon. Make your desires known. Whether it's health, wealth, career, whatever it is. We'll jump to the water signs. Water signs, you have your water, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So Cancer, June 21st to July 22nd. The crab. All right. Pull a card for Cancer. Okay. For Cancer, I have the Ace of Fire, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, Change your life now. The Ace of Fire. Aces always represent beginnings. And this is about endings and beginnings on this new moon. So it kind of makes sense. And fire, well, fire things with fire happen pretty fast. Okay. And the ace is, and what this one says. So starting a business, if you want to start a business, you can do that. Could be a job offer or a promotion. But exciting news on the whole front. A fresh start. Okay. So a new opportunity is going to show up in your life. Creative and inspiring career possibility. They're coming. Okay. It's a time to completely embrace new adventures that present themselves. Go for it. It's a good time as any, to take risk in order to follow your dreams. But if you want change in your life, do it now. Manifest. Some of you, if you want, even write it down. Write it down what you want. It's powerful. The word's powerful. A whole bunch of cards just want to fall out. All right, let's split you guys up. So Scorpio, October 23rd to November 21st. The Scorpion. Okay. What do we have for Scorpio? I don't know. I see a Scorpio. I don't know if they're just see somebody swimming. Could be athletic or wants to compete, but just see somebody swimming. And it's in a big huge pool, like they're swimming, laps. So I don't know why, but anyways. 9, the Hermit. Archangel Raziel. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, and self-discovery for Scorpios. Archangel Raziel. So for you Scorpios out there, the Hermit, it signals you benefit from spending some time alone, but not constantly. Like the Hermit does once in a while need to step out of its comfort zone. Meditation is essential, even if it's a couple minutes a day, okay, or a couple minutes if you do it once a week. Be silent and experience joy that comes from seeking the truth of your heart. Okay. Learn to feel comfortable in your own company, but after all, there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. I mean, if you're lonely, go out. But if you enjoy your own company, sometimes you need that. This card also signifies spiritual teaching. So you may have some wisdom you want to impart with others. So share that. Share your wisdom. Offer advice to somebody. They can take it or leave it, but especially if they ask your advice. Sometimes it could be that you need to find a spiritual teacher. Maybe you need to develop your gifts. So you could do that. But sharing wisdom, if you have wisdom to share it. It's part of the spiritual journey. And it's right now is important. A lot of people need really good spiritual mentoring right now. Do the homework. Find somebody you're going to connect with. Okay, and you never have to believe 100% of everything they say. You don't have to believe everything I say. But if you connect with that person and take some of that advice but make your own decision. Good advice. So finding or becoming a mentor. Maybe you want to become a mentor. It's not enough just to give advice, but you want to do more mentoringship. Then offer that. Reevaluation of plans and going on a spiritual quest. Now, Archangel Raziel offers sage advice to spiritual seekers, including guidance about esoteric concepts, interpretation of your sleeping dreams. I don't know if anybody has any dreams lately that they've had that little out of regular. I had one this morning. Was it this morning or yesterday morning? And I've had it a few times now. So I'm going to have to meditate. I kind of know what it means, but I think there's a little more to it. It's a weird dream. Call upon Raziel. So Raziel, yeah, we need to clear out this dream here. So what it means. To help you find the richness that comes from meditation and spending time alone in contemplation. So yeah, this dream, it's open doors, which is fine, which is great, but there's an aspect I wake up before I have a chance to dream a little more. My alarm went off. Have to figure that one out. Okay. Pisces. Pisces. Two fishes. Two fish swimming in opposite directions. If your birthday falls between February 19th and March 20th, the water sign. You're the last constellation of the zodiac. Pisces. I know there's a lot of Pisces. So, a lot of Pisces. Okay. What's for Pisces? What's going on, Pisces? I'm getting that someone who's listening, who's watching, is probably saying to themselves, I can't believe what so-and-so said, or something like that. There's a lot going on right now everywhere. Page of Earth. Page of Earth. Scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. Good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, and a new area of study. Now that card came up for someone else not too long ago. Just came up. Page of Earth. So pages or news. It could be a telephone call. It could be an email or text. Probably an email. But news regarding your financials, regarding perhaps a job, a home. But it's all good news, okay? Your plans that you put in place, well, they're going. They're moving slowly, but at a steady pace. They're not 100 miles an hour, but they're not. No, they're going. You may adopt a new interest or a passion about something, okay? If it's a person that's coming into your life, then someone young. Someone's very young, a youth. Someone who's optimistic, someone who is successful, dependable, patient. Although they're young, they could be, a youth can be, I don't know, I call them youth up until what, 18, 19, 20, some of them. I'm that age. Can be trustworthy. So do your research, okay? Wisdom beyond one's years, now return to school or materialism. And a return to school, I feel sometimes some of you may just be returning to a new area study and something you want to learn, not necessarily going back to school. You could take a course online, do a workshop, not necessarily go back to college or university, but some might want to do that. So now the earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Okay. Cards are wanting to fall everywhere. Capricorn, if you're born between December 22nd and January 19th. Earth sign, the sea goat. Mythological creature with the body of a goat and the tail of a fish. That's Capricorn. Okay. What's for Capricorn? Ace of Air. Few aces tonight, which represents beginnings. So the Ace of Air, brilliant new ideas and inspiration. Seeing the truth of a situation. Okay. A challenging beginning. Okay, well, still a beginning. Maybe a little challenging, but that's okay. You'll work through it. New ideas now take flight. So expect great inspiration to come, possibly from an event or situation that had previously troubled you. Now you see the opportunity to create something amazing and you're excited about it. And again, today is the day. Manifestation is going to be speedy. It's going to be speedy because of the black moon. Focus your thoughts on your long-term goals and create a plan of action for a long term. Short term, if you have a short-term goal, it can manifest quite quickly. You now see the truth of a situation, so confusion is gone. Where you were confused, the veil lifted, and now you can see very clear. Your new understanding replaces previous misconceptions, and now you're ready to move forth. So turning a negative into a positive, a brilliant intellectual solution. Every time we face an obstacle, think of it as a challenge. Work through that challenge. Okay? Taurus, April 20th to May 20th. The bull. Don't mess with the bull. Or take the bull by its horns. Whatever you choose. Okay. Taurus people. What do I have for you? The Two of Water. Okay, that card came up for another person too. A relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness. The positive resolution of a conflict. I saw something today about forgiveness, and it said, you can forgive. Forgiveness is always good. It's good for you. Sometimes it's not about forgiving the other person because the other person may even have moved on, but they said don't forget. Well, it depends. It depends on what it is. If it's something that you needed to learn from it, you don't want to forget the lesson. But sometimes it's best to forget the hurt somebody's done. So it kind of conflicting a little bit about that. I not 100% agree, but sometimes you need to forget, if you can move on, right? Okay. This is for all you Taurus out there, the Two of Water. So two people that are sharing a very close relationship. It could be a very fond friendship that develops, especially if, new beginnings with someone. Could be that you've been out with this person for a long time and you've made the decision to make it a little more committed, permanent, relationship, a new level of intimacy, whatever you want to call it. There's mutual respect, there's love, there's understanding that's developed between the two parties. That is wonderful. And if you're in a relationship and you know that you need some healing, you can call on Archangel Raphael or any angel that can help you with the healing, because the healing is possible at this time. And then you just heal and continue the relationship. Okay. If you're going through a very, very difficult relationship and you know that this is it, just be patient a little longer. Okay. Unless it's so abusive that you need to leave right now. But now it's not the time. I always say, give it a few days, Conflicts will end. We ended Mercury retrograde a few weeks ago, and sometimes that kind of lingers on, and there's a lot of miscommunications, and so that could be that. But only follow your own intuition as well. Yeah, unexpected gift. So you make it a gift. Shared ideas. Virgo. If you're a Virgo, your birthday is between August 23rd and September 22nd. You're an earth sign. And the goddess of wheat and agriculture, Virgo. And this tonight that I'm doing, if this is your sun sign and you resonate with you, it could also be your moon sign. If it doesn't resonate in the sun sign, it could be moon sign, rising sign. When I look sometimes at horoscopes, I look at both my sun sign and my moon sign. I don't have a rising sign. I'm a true right in the middle smack of a zodiac sign. But if this, say, well, I was that sign, but that other cards resonate, it could be your moon sign resonating more with you than your sun sign right now. If none of this wasn't meant for you. Virgo rising. I said Virgo rising. Okay, a card for the Virgos. Virgo, Virgo card. Virgo. The Nine of Earth. Enjoying life's little luxuries. Spending quiet time alone. Successful self-employment. Oh, that's beautiful. Little beautiful fairy there. The Nine of Earth. A lot of Earths come up tonight. So the Nine of Earth, it's successful self-employment if you want to go, It could be unexpected windfalls. I wouldn't go out and buy like crazy amount of money on lottery tickets. But if you feel like you want to spend a couple dollars, could be, unexpected windfalls, financial windfalls. The appreciation of nature and animals. Yes, a lot of earth, especially earth people, definitely. Home improvement, redecorating. That's a good thing. Your self-reliance, wisdom, and restraint have paid off. You've done excellent work and prepared for this time in your life. So this has provided you with the opportunity to take it easy and enjoy some luxuries. You've earned it. You value your own company. You find peace and contentment in your quiet alone time. You're pursuing deeper meaning in your life. So you retreat inward for inspiration. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, there's a difference between alone and being lonely. I enjoy time alone. I honestly do. I can think, I can do stuff, I think everybody once in a while needs a little bit of a little downtime, a little alone time. So hope this resonated with you guys. When the very first card that I pulled was for the whole, for everybody. It was release. Let's see if I can get another one here for, yeah, that could be, for sure. Like, I say always look at your sun sign and your moon sign and your rising sign. Those three cards will kind of give you an idea of what's going on in your life at that time, at that moment. I mean, it's better if, yes, you get a natal chart done. There's some free websites for it. It gives you a general idea. But, this one wants to come. All right. Five of Air. Changes. Five is all about changes. An unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation and review everyone's motives. Five of Air. Five is all about changes. And type Air, it's a quick change. So this change can happen tonight, tomorrow. Usually when these come out, air is pretty fast. Like the wind just blows right into your space, and it's like, what the heck, right? Well, the situation hasn't worked out the way you'd hope, but you can try again. So whatever situation that goes on, right now, your power lies not in how all the chips fall, but in how you handle yourself moving forth. You may now feel that the cost of this venture is too high. So carefully evaluate the way events have transpired in order to gain valuable lessons for your future. Someone in this situation isn't coming from a place of integrity. So the desire to win is so strong that this individual will ignore others' needs. Sometimes victory is at hand, but at what cost? Is it really what you want? Think about it, right? Review everyone's motives, including your own. What's your motive? Why, if you want to win something, why do you want to win so bad? Right? Do what you can to foster a win-win resolution so both parties, are happy. But really, if you have a desire for revenge, sometimes it don't work, right? Thinking only of oneself or your gloating, it's not good, right? So the Five of Air, like I said, you want a situation to change, and if you want to manifest something tonight and you want things to change, ask for what you want, but then add if it's for your highest good or your highest best. Say, I want this, but if you know something's better for me, bring it. Because the universe and your guides, your teachers, your angels, your ancestors, They know what's best for you. They kind of maybe will nudge you. Maybe you want this, but they'll kind of nudge you. Maybe something's not happening tomorrow, but the day after it's like, dang, okay, that's where you're meant to be. So don't rush. Don't rush into anything. Take it slow. Take it slow. All right. I'll do some numbers. Want to do numbers of the Priestess of Light. And let's put the Priestess of Light to see what lies ahead here. You're resonating more in the sun and moon. Yeah. I mean, I always look at both. It gives you a little better understanding of both. It's like you get one piece of the puzzle, the other piece kind of matches. I don't have a rising, so not really. So this is for everyone, not one individual, or maybe I should do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I should do 4. All right. Let's do one card for everyone, and then maybe I'll do one for each element. This is one for everybody. Gratitude, optimistic views of the future. And this is card 51. I like it. These got numbers. I have to go alphabetically. So this is the Priestess of the Cranes. It looks joyously looks joyously upon the world. Light radiates from her brow chakra. Maybe you could see that. Projecting thoughts of great hope and optimism. Her heart center vibrates with feelings of grace and appreciation. Her hands are held in a mudra, a prayerful position. At her third chakra, where life force energy is generated. This card calls you to reignite your enthusiasm for your life, to look around and find bright sparks of present joy to kindle the flames of future hope. One crane faces left, which is the past, while the other faces looking right, which is the future. This is a reminder that your appreciation for the present is inextricably connected to the optimism of the future and the dreams of desires you will achieve. So after all, it is difficult to manifest happy results from ongoing dissatisfaction. So if you're thinking about manifesting something in your life, don't let any thoughts about the past hinder that. You won't be manifesting if you think, I want this, but then you automatically have negative thoughts of not deserving, or it might not happen, or doubtful. So think positive, think you have it already, The energetic link between gratitude, optimism, and manifestation is an undeniable force. So the gratitude reference here in this card is not the same as the card 50. It's a different one, but it's valuable. Lift your perception, elevate your outlook on the wings of the white crane, and feel the joy and optimism expanding. Okay. You could say an affirmation like, I recognize and appreciate all the little joys that I've been blessed with. I look to the future with happy expectation. So I want this, but bring me all the good that's mine, all the good that's your birthright. Okay, so I'll pull a card for fire signs, all the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Idyllic times, the garden, paradise. I'm going to pull one for every element. The grateful optimism was talking about, card 50. Card 50 is sacred gratitude, just reverent appreciation and prayer. So this is an owl here. An owl blesses the priestess of the garden as she holds a butterfly in her hand. And again, today I went out back in the backyard and watering my plants. This summer, all I've seen is white butterflies. They're white. And I had a white one. I know it's my mom. She was around. Just just about, where I went, I had to go up on to give water to another rose. And yeah, so all I've seen all summer. This portends a time of great peace and joy coming your way. It may be an unexpected blessing or the long awaited results of an extensive effort on your part. The butterfly reminds us of the gentle power to become something completely new through process of metamorphosis. As a caterpillar changes through an internal alchemical process, it experiences intense pressure and difficulty. But in time, it emerges from its cocoon as a winged butterfly, having forged the strength to travel thousands of miles in its migration. So, similar, the hardships that you've gone through have brought you great value and inner strength, transforming your life, carrying you to a new reality of pleasant experiences and peaceful surroundings. So, get ready for a wonderful time ahead. Okay, peace and beauty is coming into your life. And on a purely practical level, this card could be foretelling an upcoming trip or even a move. Some of you might be moving to a picturesque and lush environment, one that may seem like paradise to you. So it's awesome. An affirmation would be, I open my life to experiencing the wonders of nature all around me. Beauty and peace fill my life in many delightful ways. I welcome that, right? That's beautiful. Air, all the air signs, the Gemini, the Libra, Aquarius. Let's pull a card for your element. The element of air. Wings of light. Air, wings. Becoming something new. Becoming wings of light, something new. So the priestess in this card moves to the right, which is the future, with great speed and purpose. Wings of light and vibrating waves of rainbow energy propel her forward. Get ready, for this card heralds magnificent and colorful changes coming your way. It's a powerful time of personal transitions, even personal, maybe total transfigurations. Your spirit is working from within to bring radical shifts into attitude and your energy as well. So old feelings of being stuck and not moving, well, you're moving. You're going to be moving. You're going to be going pretty fast. An affirmation would be, I open up to the light and inner power of my true eternal self. I am willing to change, to make new choices, and to follow and move into new directions. Woohoo, for sure, right? All right. Water signs, you're Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Water signs, a card for you. Well, may all your desires manifest. All of them. Sacred gratitude. That's the number 50. The other card was about 51. And when I said sacred gratitude, reverent appreciation and prayer, that's the card. It's coming up for you. So it brings a simple but profoundly important message. Okay. The woman here peacefully stands alone in a quiet forest, reverently placing her hands on an ancient tree. With eyes closed, she feels a deep connection to the towering tree, truly appreciating its graceful, majestic presence in her life. So this card is telling you to let go of external concerns long enough to spend some time in sacred gratitude. Okay, this card calls you just to pause and reflect. Truly feel the value of life and your earthly environment, down to the depths of your very soul. And this is not about, listing a list of all the good things that you already have or anything like that. It's just about simply experiencing the joy of like being one with nature, one with your soul, one with the planet, everything on it. This mystical approach is easy to adopt through a meditative thought. a deep breath, a quiet smile. That's all you need to do. Just close your eyes, take a nice deep, deep, deep breath and let go. Focus on your breath. Feel your breath. This is enough to, it's a sacred prayer to listen to your breath. Without breath, we wouldn't be alive. An affirmation would be, I let go of external concerns and stop to appreciate life's deeper values. My spirit is grateful for life itself. Yeah. This is for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Now, earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Okay. I know some of us tonight probably won't get to see this black moon. Depends where you're situated. Grateful optimism. My goodness, I think this was for the air sign. It's coming up again. So when cards come up twice like that, it's very important to pay attention to them. So grateful optimism. I think it was the first card I read, first or second. And it was connected to the sacred gratitude, which I just kind of read just a second ago. So again, joyous views of the future. Think about how the future is going to be wonderful. Think positive. It attracts positivity. This priestess of the cranes look joyously upon the world, and light radiates from her brow chakra, third eye here, projecting thoughts of great hope and optimism. And her heart center vibrates with feelings of grace and appreciation. Her hands are held in a mudra position at her third chakra. Mudra, that's kind of third. So this is where the life force is generated from. So this calls for you to reignite your enthusiasm for life. Life can be wonderful. Depends how you look at it. With everything that's going on in the world, that's fine. There's a lot of things are going on that we hear more about. Focus on you. Focus on your environment, being happy, manifesting what you desire, being grateful for your breath, be grateful for everything you have in your life, but not just materially, your soul, your breath, your life. Be optimistic about the future. The future looks good. Think about the past, but release it. Think about the future. Have hopes that your dreams and desires are going to be manifested into reality, into your reality here on earth. An affirmation would be, I recognize and appreciate all the little joys that I've been blessed with. I look to the future with happy expectations. Right? The more that we are grateful, the more that we say thank you, thank you, thank you, the more that we attract of that. I believe that. I mean, sometimes, we can get maybe stuck in a rut because of something, but pick yourself up again and move forth. If you stay stuck, you stay kind of down, or you stay not expanding, not moving, then you'll stay in the same place, right? I know it's not always comfortable sometimes to get out of our comfort zone. Sometimes we need to, if we want change. If everything's, hunky-dory, you don't want change, then that's fine. You don't have to do anything, right? So I'll just pull one card. It's a angel number card. Angel messages. One card for everyone who's listening. Thank you, everyone, to have joined me tonight. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate all of you. Okay, what card do we have for tonight? I was talking about having gratitude for taking a breath, and I know it's emotional. Yes. Yeah, for sure. I mean, our breath is important. People that have trouble breathing, COPD, asthma, allergies. I was with my mom when she took her last breath. The breath is very important. That's why sometimes, well, in all the meditations that I guide, I ask them, to take a couple of deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Focus on the breath. Sometimes when bringing them back out of a meditation, also again, bring your awareness back to your breath. It all starts there. The breath is important. It's very important. And in meditation, if you don't want to be listening to meditation, you don't want to meditate for hours, just sit in quiet and just breathe and just listen. Your breath in and out. Even put your hands on your stomach as you're breathing in and out. It's important as you breathe in that your belly rises. Your belly, not just here, but your belly. And then it's important. Try it. I've got number 17. 17, 7 and 1. 7 is a lucky number, 1 beginning. The quality of work you can produce when you're going at it alone is almost unbelievable. You are as independent as you are ambitious, capable of performing every step of the way with efficiency, focus, and skill. I am independent. All right. So that's pretty good. So that's it for tonight. Hope you these new cards. I knew I had to do something about all the zodiacs and astrology, and I mean, there's so much. I mean, if you want to learn, there's tons of books on astrology. There's courses on astrology. It can be overwhelming. There's so much to learn all about the houses and that. But I mean, just knowing just a free natal chart of yours gives you a little bit of idea of what's on your path in your life, things where they're heading. Kind of some of it might make sense. So I hope everyone will put something out there to want to manifest at least one thing. If you don't do it, say it out loud. If you want, write it down, like I said, or just do it before you go to bed. And make sure that you also give thanks. Whatever it is that you desire, say, I thank you. I already thank you for the blessing that's coming my way. Okay. Have a great, great rest of the night. Have an awesome day tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. Can't believe we're nearing the end of August. It's crazy. But have a good night, everybody. And I will see you next week. Namaste, everyone. Bye for now. Take care, guys. And blessed new moon.